Welcome to my channel. This is Magic Hecate. How well do you know America's landmarks and iconic locations? From famous highways to historic cities, this quiz will take you on a nostalgic journey across the U.S. Tips. You have to answer 28 questions. You get 10 seconds for each one. Let's get started. Which southern U.S. city is known for its historic speedway and the annual Daytona 500 race? The Daytona 500 is the iconic 500-mile NASCAR Cup Series season opener held annually at Daytona International Speedway in Daytona Beach, Florida. What is the tallest mountain peak in North America? Denali in Alaska is the highest mountain peak of North America. Which Great Lake is the only one located entirely within the United States? Lake Michigan is the only Great Lake entirely contained within the United States. The lake borders Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, and Indiana. What famous red rock formations are found in Monument Valley? The correct answer is buttes. There are the East Mitten Butte, the West Mitten Butte, and the Merrick Butte. What iconic road spans from Chicago to Los Angeles and is known as the Main Street of America? By the mid-1930s, Route 66 was already being called the Main Street of America. Which Midwestern city is home to the Baseball Hall of Fame? The National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum is a history museum and Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York, operated by private interests. Which state has a peninsula known as the Thumb? The Thumb is a region and a peninsula of the U.S. state of Michigan, so named because the lower peninsula is shaped like a mitten. Where would you find the Liberty Bell? The bell traveled around the country after the Civil War, and since 1915, it has stayed in Philadelphia. In what city would you find the famous Graceland Estate, home of Elvis Presley, who dominated music in the 1960s and 70s? Graceland is a mansion on a 13.8-acre estate in Memphis, Tennessee, United States, once owned by American singer Elvis Presley. What is the oldest national park in the United States? On March 1, 1872, President Ulysses S. Grant designated Yellowstone as the first national park in the United States and the world. Which U.S. city is famous for its Fisherman's Wharf and served as the setting for the 1971 movie Dirty Harry? Most scenes in Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood's 1971 crime thriller, were shot in and around San Francisco. Which California city is known for its legendary Hollywood Bowl, where acts from the 1970s like The Doors and Jimi Hendrix performed? Los Angeles is the correct one. The Green Bay Packers, one of the oldest NFL teams, are based in which U.S. state? The Green Bay Packers are a professional American football team based in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Which state is nicknamed the Land of 10,000 Lakes? Minnesota is a state in the Midwestern United States. The state has a large number of lakes and is known by the slogan, Land of 10,000 Lakes. What U.S. city is home to the famous bean sculpture, also known as Cloud Gate? Cloud Gate, the bean, is one of Chicago's most popular sites. Which city hosted the 1984 Summer Olympics, where the U.S. basketball team, known as the Dream Team, made headlines? The 1984 Summer Olympics were an international multi-sport event held from July 28 to August 12, 1984, in Los Angeles, California. What island in San Francisco Bay once served as a prison? Alcatraz, former maximum security prison located on Alcatraz Island in San Francisco Bay. Which Pacific Northwest city was the birthplace of grunge music in the late 1980s? The term grunge was first used to describe the murky guitar bands that emerged from Seattle in the late 1980s. What mountain range stretches from Georgia to Maine? The correct answer is the Appalachian Mountains. The Appalachian Mountains are located in 15 states in the United States. What southern city, also the home of Coca-Cola, became more famous in the 1980s due to the TV show Designing Women? Atlanta is the correct one. Which U.S. city is home to the iconic Studio 54, the 1970s nightclub, famous for its celebrity guests and disco scene? Studio 54 is a Broadway theater and former nightclub at 254 West 54th Street in Midtown Manhattan, New York City. Which city in the U.S. is famously known as the Mile High City? The correct one is Denver. Which California valley is known for its wineries and vineyards? Known for its prestigious wineries and picturesque landscapes, Napa Valley is a must-visit destination for wine enthusiasts. What location became internationally famous after the release of the 1975 thriller Jaws, filmed in a beach town in this state? The correct answer is Massachusetts. Which river forms the natural border between Texas and Mexico? The correct answer is the Rio Grande. The headquarters of the Ford Motor Company, a staple in American car history, is located in which city? Ford is an American multinational automobile manufacturer, headquartered in Dearborn, Michigan. What is the largest desert in the United States? The Great Basin Desert is the largest desert in the U.S. Which Pacific Island state, known for its scenic landscapes, hosted the Pro Bowl from the 1980s until 2016? Hawaii is the correct one. How many correct answers did you get? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more interesting tests and to de-stress yourself.